what's your favorite reaction of seeing from people as they walk through the museum?
Well, you do these this interactive things with kids. And it's nice to see when kids are actually interested. Because a lot of times they walk on and don't do anything. So every once in a while you get somebody who's really interested in it. They really want to know everything about it. It really helps too if the teachers are good. And the ones today were from a school in Belmont, and the teachers are really good at encouraging the kids to ask questions and to help hold their attention, and so they can stick around while you answer. Very often, they'll ask a question and it's just a short attention span that they'll just they don't even wait for the answer and ask the question. So you got to sort of grab them,
right.
Something that will hold them until you can explain something, and then once you do that, then they become interested and want to know more and more. I think it's an important thing that you really want to get kids interested in. It doesn't even have to be science or biology, but just to get them interested in things in the world, so they realize that curiosity is important. That you really want to look at something and say, well, what is that? Why does it look like this? Like this thing I'm holding here, this is a moose skull, which will be carried around for a while. And things like this are nice because they get kind of so impressive. You look at it and say, gee, what's that? It's a good point to start with. Can't hold on to it. It's a good starting point for when he asks. This one is done. The standard way of doing this is to start with these skulls, and these are local animals. They live around here. So if I ask you, what town are you from?
Winchester.
Winchester? Well, I can say definitely that both of these animals live in Winchester. They're both animals that live there, and you've probably seen them. And then you look dubious about this one.
I'm trying to think of what it could be. Would one be a coyote?
That looks like some sort of
it is a coyote. And so you start out by saying, well, if you found this skull, what do you think this guy eats? Is this a meat eating? Right, yeah. And then you can contrast it. This is a white-tailed deer, by the way.
Oh, okay.
And you see both deer and coyote live in Winchester. And you can see here that this is going to be a plant, a herbivore, a plant eater.
Right.
And you can talk about that and relative size and all that stuff. So that's a way into what these skulls are and so on. Interesting thing about the coyote is that kids, for some reason, as soon as you say the coyotes, recognize it, but they never think of coyotes as a fox, as a wolf. Okay, so bigger than a fox, smaller than a wolf. It's just blank.
somewhere in between.